Welcome to Sports Final. I'm Matt Lorch, sitting in for the sports wizard, Chris Dewar. Although the weather outside is cold, the local basketball action tonight was plenty hot. The game of the night featured Warsaw and Central in a West Central Conference clash. Sports reporter Don Jeffries now joins us live from the newsroom with a look. Don, what happened out there? Unfortunately, we're having, I guess, a little bit of trouble with Don, so we're going to go ahead and move on. In the inaugural season for Tony Rindak as head coach of the Quincy Notre Dame Raiders has been a successful one so far. In the young season, his squad has gotten off to a 4-2 start. Tonight, the Raiders hosted the Hamilton Cardinals at the Pit. Late in the second half, QND's Jason Meyer hits Michael Young for 2, and unfortunately, I guess we don't have that tape yet. We'll go ahead and wait on that. Hopefully we have Don back in the newsroom. There we go, Don. Moving on to scores, we have Unity 42, Nauvoo Calusa 61. Other scores around the state of Illinois, Winchester 62, over Bluffs 59, and in an overtime battle, Southeastern beat Industry 54-60. The December schedule for the Hannibal Pirates has been brutal, facing top-rated teams like Webster Groves, Mexico, and Highland. But they have managed to enter this evening's contest against the Monroe City Panthers with a 4-5 record. We go to Hannibal, where Monroe City comes out early. Unfortunately, we don't have Monroe City, so we'll go ahead and hold on for that, too. Moving on to some Missouri scores. Palmyra. All right, the Palmyra Lady Panthers may find themselves in Columbia this March playing for a state title. The Carthage Blue Girls may be in Peoria doing the same thing. Oh, now we do have some high school basketball scores. Here's the boys' scores. Palmyra loses to Carthage by a score of 54-61. Unfortunately, some of these other scores didn't come in. We're moving on right now, if we could, to NBA. Okay, we're going back to Palmyra ladies. All right. Lindsay Fetch gets the lay-in there, then. Oh, here's the Hannibal ladies rolling in the transition. Layup, good for 2. More Hannibal. Once again, the full court pass, looking ahead. Great work, Hannibal ladies. Lady Pirates roll on to win that one by a score of 62-45. In the NBA, the Chicago Bulls returned home today after beating up on the Boston Celtics last night. Tonight, they turn their aggression on the already banged-up Mavericks. Here comes Kukoc, dishes off to Pippen, the player of the week. Now you see why. He gets the finger roll, looking good there, Scotty. Scotty does it on both ends, kind of the Deion Sanders of hoops. There he goes with the dunk. Now, I guess we've got Don Jeffrey standing by in the newsroom. Hopefully, our video will roll along with it. Don, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Matt. Tonight's matchup between the Central Panthers and the Warsaw Wildcats would come down to which team could stop the other team's strength. Warsaw enters the contest with one of the best marks from beyond the three-point stripe, while Central's inside game has been resurrected with the arrival of Merv Joseph. We go to Warsaw, where the two are locking horns tonight. We should be going to Warsaw, where you'll see Bill Heisler there to steal and the easy lay-in, but Heisler then fouls 9 for long distance as he launches the tray, and he hits it. But Merv Joseph was on the court. You got to guard him. You got to guard Merv. You got to guard Merv. He misses it, but you got to block out Merv. Merv puts the lay-in in there for the Tigers. But the man who had the guard Merv had a big night as well. Craig Weir with the jumper over Merv. But then you see Merv again, taking it all the way himself. You got to get a body in front of Merv, or you're not going to stop him. Puts it in off the glass. A big night for Merv Joseph again. Then Jim Short, the no-look pass to Bill Heisler. Heisler having a big night as well. And then you'll see Dan Wells here with the three-pointer for Warsaw. And then we'll end it up here with Jim Short again. Merv gets past Merv, Then he gets past the rest of the Central Panthers, and the Warsaw Wildcats get past the Central Panthers tonight as they win by the final of 76-59.
Thanks, Don. It looks like Merv was on, but just a little too much Warsaw tonight. Is that correct?
Merv had a great night, but you can't. But the Warsaw press was just unbelievable, and they got a lot of points in transition, which was the difference in this ball game tonight.
And that wraps it up tonight for Sports Final. Sorry about all the problems. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have more news tomorrow on this station. Drive safe. Take care. Two of the big men in the NBA clashed in the NBA. The Bulls, owners of the best record in the league, hosted the Toronto Raptors, one of the worst teams. Let's go to the massacre. Early action, Wennington to Pippen, who gets the tippin'. Bulls rolling early. Bulls in transition here, MJ to Pippen. That's why he's the player of the week, throws it down. One of the most explosive men in the game. Kukoc here, no. Rodman, no. But MJ's there. The vet, the leading scorer in the league, he's doing what he does best. Chicago 113, Toronto 104. Two of the best big men in the NBA clash tonight, New York and Shaq. Ewing versus Shaq. Oh, I guess we're moving on here. Ewing versus Shaq, will this one go the distance? I guess not. Let's move on to college hoops. In college hoops, the #1 team in the nation faced a tough test tonight when they met him at the score, New York 90, Orlando 111. In college hoops, the #1 team in the nation faced a tough test in the Meadowlands. The Kansas Jayhawks took on the Temple Owls, a team who knocked off the #2 team in the polls last week when they defeated Villanova. We go to New Jersey. I guess we don't have...